Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Genlock reaction. I am up to Season 1, Episode 6, The Only Me I Know is the title. And again, real life, man, getting in the way. I'm recording this middle of the week, Wednesday. So here's hoping I can get it up on set by Saturday. So here we go, guys. And as usual, the music, because I just, I don't want Rooster Teeth to have to share ad revenue with the company behind the song, but I guess maybe they would prefer if I did that. I don't know. I'll probably mute this music as usual because it's getting flagged as ad revenue claimed by the studio behind the whoever represents the people who make this music. So I don't know. It's no skin off my nose if they take revenue as well. If Rooster Teeth takes half and they take half, I don't care. I'm not getting any of it. Like I said last time, part of me just wants to make sure Rooster Teeth gets it all, you know? The only reason this song is being used is because Rooster Teeth's making this production, so. And Rooster Teeth has permission to use it. So, I don't know. Whatever. Enough of that. So last episode we had the Cammy, I call it the Cammy episode. It wasn't really a Cam. I mean, I guess you could call it a Cammy episode because it had a lot to do with her reaction to almost dying, and her hacking herself and modding her kit and all that stuff. And but we also found the chase copy. I'm calling it the chase copy that the Union has in their version of a mech. So let's see where we go from here.
This Genlock crap was supposed to help us. Now we gotta fight it?
Oh boy. So they know about it.
Would now be a good time to try one of those opening lines?
Oh, I don't think she's in the mood.
Okay, maybe not. I know things look pretty messed up, but I wanted to check in.
How many of you are there?
Uh-oh.
I'm the only me I know.
Only you. And the other mecha that talked like you, with your moves. Showed up out of nowhere, just like only you.
I promise you, I'm gonna find out what's up. So, are we good?
Are we? How am I supposed to know what we are if I don't even know what you
I'm
Miranda.
I'm still speculating that
is also you,
either
one of you is my chase.
Yeah.
Both?
Well, I think the body
Neither?
is.
Or did my
The head
chase
is in the
die?
tank. That's your chase. So that would be the one you were talking to. Either the nanotech somehow made a copy when it was attacking him, or when there was the invasion and intrusion in the lab by the spy, they somehow got a hold of it.
You okay?
The whole time. What if he's been lying to us the whole time?
You and I owe Dr. Weller much. The benefit of the doubt at the very least.
Yeah.
Abel, location of Dr. Weller.
Dr. Weller is on the east observation deck.
Ask him. Who is she waving
Where
to?
are they taking them?
Debrief, presumably. Then, wherever home is for them.
Hey, GL. We're gonna do a review. Dissect your mission performance.
You're relentless.
お前らどうかしてるぜ。俺たち戦いに勝ったんだ。そんなことより乾杯だろ。
What, do you want a party? Is that how the world works? You finish a mission and someone hangs a banner with your names on it, throws a little confetti? Just be in North Common in an hour.
A little bit of conflict in the team here. Tension. Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily conflict, just tension. Yeah, ask him. What's up?
You ever wonder why we're here?
Only every day since New York.
Yeah.
I figured out why the Colonel made me that offer.
Pardon?
To transfer back to the Vanguard, and why you started crunching on the new toys. Both of you knew what this thing might be, and neither one of you told us what was up.
Better not to raise alarm until we knew for certain.
Better for who? It's GL Tech, isn't it?
Yes. At its core is likely one of our brains.
You're really gonna make me ask? Who's running on it, Doc?
There is a very good chance that it is you in there, Julian. Another instance of you. Your nemesis.
You said you couldn't make copies.
I said I wasn't making copies. I never said I couldn't.
Uh-huh.
Or
See?
didn't. We started backing you up the instant the Genlock initiative began.
Oh, boy. The copies of him, and like people have pointed out in the comments, I mean, raises all sorts of philosophical questions.
Genlock compatible, you were designated one of the most valuable
And spiritual
members of the
questions.
Vanguard
All sorts of things.
of the entire polity, really. When they detected
To see
your
the recovery.
SMR beacon, you provided a much-needed glimmer of hope after such a terrible day.
They rescued him while they were still in battle. Of course, because they were evacuating New York, weren't they? They were leaving. So they had to have picked him up on the way out.
You clung to life with ferocity. And you took the deal.
They
Worked
removed
in
some
secret
bits.
while we got Genlock
He had a little bit more there when they found him. Had to cut a lot of it away. Data transfer error. Okay. I didn't read that message. There was something they could barely read at the top of that. There it is. Oh, electronic brain. Okay.
You learned how to run.
They're installing it.
And then it was
Why
time
that
to learn how
shallow?
to walk.
It should be deeper inside the chest. Thin layer of armor on the top.
At the
As Cammy
beginning,
found out.
We had precisely 2 of the brains. Every time we uploaded you to one, we shunted a copy to the other.
Ah,
You were ready for mission
Just in
much
case.
earlier than anticipated.
what did they do with the copies? That he'd be a brain in
Successes were incredibly encouraging.
the copy would be a brain in a
Colonel's
void,
interest in
right?
Genlock reached a fever pitch,
Freaking out.
as
So
did the unions.
I imagine
went
if it's
to hell.
conscious, maybe they made it unconscious.
They were
and,
waiting.
It was like a dreamlike state.
Threw everything they had into capturing you.
Uh-oh. He got captured?
You disappeared.
Oh boy. So that the one in the other mech is, for all intents and purposes, is the original.
We had your body,
And a
we
backup
had your
brain.
mind. A copy of it, anyhow.
They were both copies. Right?
We restored
He
your
shunted it
backup,
to another brain, so they were both equal
made you whole.
versions of him.
The practice of copying ended, and the Genlock program.
You shouldn't
continued.
use the word copy, because in that sense, it was an identical version of the brain.
You told me that mission was scrubbed.
That we'd had a malfunction, and the system was offline for a couple of hours before we could restore you.
You lied.
Yep, he lied.
Yes. I lied.
All crews, defensive battle stations.
This shouldn't
All
mess with
crews,
Chase's
defensive
brain,
battle
because
stations. This
the way
is
it was
not
described to
real.
him, they were exact
That.
duplicates of the same, of him. Both of them.
Karma.
Chase, you have to know.
So it is still him. But the other one is also him. Although it sounded a bit degenerated or defective. Which kind of makes sense, because it didn't have a body to put it back in. Remember he said it can't stay inside for very long?
Distance 2 clicks.
So it sounds like it's
Alert
been
fighters.
degenerating,
Ground
because it's
companies
been
to
in
follow
too
Plan
long.
Alpha.
In the E-brain too long.
Colonel, Union is broadcasting in the clear. They're including a Vanguard ident code.
Continue deploying defensives.
Ma'am, the code is Lieutenant Chase's.
Start the channel.
She knows.
Colonel.
Who am I addressing?
Who would you like it to be?
Oh, Chase, what did they do to you?
Why am I still here? Why do I hear new voices in my head?
Status of the hammer system?
Stage 3 test fire can be available in approximately 10 minutes.
Proceed.
You have to know we tried to find you.
You lost your chances, and now there's no choice. Kill the cop.
A lot of people know the
There
secret
is
now.
Always a choice. Whatever they've said to you, done to you.
Kill the copy.
Julian, please return to us, and
You
I
are the
promise
copy.
you, I will do
Well,
everything in my power to help you.
Both are.
You can't fix me. What's out? The Union.
Julian, they cannot promise you a return to your body. It will not work that way. But maybe we can find an alternative.
Another body. Hello, goodbye. Oh, there's Julian. Chase on chase again. Chase on chase violence.
Oh, you want out? I can help with that. Kill the copy.
I keep using the word copy, though. He's not really a copy, is he? If they shunted, again, if they shunted the data to two different brains, then he's exactly the same.
Doctor, what's happening?
Or was at the time.
Doctor? Look!
Oh.
Into the pods, now!
Yep, yeah, they're gonna upload. Yeah.
As soon as we're up on the other side, hook right. We gotta make it to zone 3 fast as possible.
Get ready to run. Miranda, you copy that?
Miranda.
Miranda!
Yeah, let's go.
Did she hear that?
Get down!
We didn't see her hearing it. You would have thought we would have seen her hearing it if she heard it. Oh, poor dear. Oh, dear. So they're deploying them further out. Okay, through a tunnel system. Back behind. They're flanking them. Or, no, are they in front? Yeah, I guess they're in front. Never mind. They aren't behind them. Did Miranda hear the copy, the chase copy? I mean, for lack of a better word, I'll use the word copy, whatever. The other chase. The degenerated chase. Did she hear? It's hard to tell because that being out of it there when she was being talked to could have been holdover from before when she was in deep thought when Chase first talked to her. Or it could be because she heard something. I guess we'll find out. So I don't think there should be any controversy about which Chase is the real Chase. Because the other one is clearly degenerated. So it's no longer viable as the real Chase. And this one was exactly the same. So this one, our Chase, is the real Chase. Just because there were two brains doesn't mean this one's not real. Or is less than real. Okay. Good to see they're actually being effective. Unlike the Battle of New York.
Cousin, let me join you. Cousin!
Uh-oh. Ah, so that not only can they share senses and stuff, they can share duties. So they can essentially fight as if there were two people fighting. I sense a ship forming between these two. Starting with the "You'll never know" line to him in the ether.
We should try to fight him together.
What's stopping you?
No, I mean really together.
Let's not do this now.
She wanted to join with him. He doesn't want her to. It's cool how they can see each other in this network that they share. Uh-oh.
Intruder alert. Exterior breaches on levels 20 through 25.
Security, repel the intruders. Seal all blast doors.
Uh-oh. They got the nanotech. Watch out.
All stations, Union troops have entered the base. Repeat, Union troops have entered the base.
Oh, a little bit of a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back homage there.
Weller, we're breached.
The way they made that call.
Is headed your way.
We shouldn't be a burden much longer. I'd like to request an extension.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered the base.
Let us know when you're on the move.
Genlock team, get your holons back to your transport and prepare for download.
What? We're nowhere near uptime.
You're in danger, do you hear?
そんなことは言われなくても分かってるさ
Doctor, what's wrong?
Now, Yazaman! There are enemies in the base. Your bodies are in danger.
Oh, crap. They don't want to lose those.
Chase, fall back.
He doesn't mean me.
Chase.
My body can't run, Yaz.
He doesn't want to leave him. Is she going to? Is Yaz going to leave him? Yeah, she did. Followed orders to save her own body, which makes sense. Don't blame her at all. Yes, good job.
Are the holons secure?
We're loaded up.
What the hell's happening?
No time. They're coming for you. Get ready to run. Kazu, that seems about your speed. Take it. Valentina energy rifle there.
Doctor?
Time to fly again, little bird. Look after your teammates.
You are coming with us.
I'll join you when I can. Caliban,
Seems
you do not leave their
an
side.
affection there.
Omega protocols apply. Acknowledge.
Like to see a little bit of their backstory.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You'll hear from me once you're away. Look after each other till then.
He needs his guitar.
Go! Take that lift!
Well, there. It's okay. The robots got the E-brains in the cart, right? Oh no, it's Chase. It's Chase. Where are the E-brains?
From the lift. Now, you won't be following them.
Oh.
You're here for the Genlock technology? You
Oh,
can't
no.
have my kids. But I have something new right here. Take it with my compliments.
No, we're losing David Tennant. Aww. Why'd we lose David Tennant? Thought he was going to be with the show for a long time. Oh no. I knew that was coming. That seemed like a logical thing for him to do in that situation. To save them. The affection, I mean, when he said you can't have my children,
Cammy,
that
how many?
kind of explains a lot of it. I think. We'll have to see. I'm sure there will be flashbacks with David Tennant in them. So we'll get to learn more, but... So they're radically shifting this story.
What just happened?
I used MR to hide the door. I didn't know if it would work on their system, but... Oh, no.
Oh no, what?
なんてこったこれがレオンの言ってたデブリーフか最悪な気分だぜ
We'll thank them if we get through this. Here we go.
That was a celebration, gotcha. Yeah, don't shoot. Don't let them know you're there. Although they are good soldiers, they only spinning around. Yeah, they'll have known. So they're radically shifting the story. Are they going to go full on? No more organized military. These guys are now rebels, sort of thing, and in hiding.
Behind us.
I wonder.
Forward force is taking heavy losses. Multiple security breaches throughout the base. Ma'am, reports of an explosion from upper computer core.
I'm just looking at my capture window. Looks weird.
Working.
Hopefully nothing's wrong.
What are you doing back here?
Because we need a lift to our transport. You're only in danger if we stay.
Vámonos.
Okay, so they've got Chase. Oh, they both see the body. No. Good Chase has to stop bad Chase. Ah, Miranda? And her team, of course. What am I talking about? Miranda. Miranda already knows that there's another Chase. She was the one she was talking to him about in the beginning. Your moves, your voice, all that stuff. But she didn't even have to see the communication or hear the communication to know. Sorry, it took me a while to remember that.
For a Union pilot, you're not bad.
Oh, we had opportunity for a perfect Captain Marvel reference there. She could have said it was a yes or no question. Then Yaz could have turned and said yes. Uh-oh. One of them got through? No? Oh, good.
Hammer engineering reports ready to deploy.
Thought we were about to lose her, too.
Target that behemoth and fire when ready.
Now they got the hammer now, whatever that is. Or the hammers. The new weapons test they were going to do. Reacting to this show is a lot different than reacting to Ruby. Reacting to this show, I can talk a lot during the show because most of it is not dialogue. Most of it is action. Ruby, most of it's dialogue. So they did defeat it. Awesome. Now what about the Chase copy? Alt Chase. Evil Chase. Dark Chase. Union Chase? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Nano. Steal it. Oh no, the guys on the ground are dead. They're all dead.
No. No!
Still lost a lot of people and may still even lose her in the end. I think Miranda's okay.
Chaser, come in.
Is there...
Chaser.
Their vehicles are secured, right? They're
Yes,
sealed?
we need you.
He doesn't want to leave them. But he has to get back. And he needs to help them get away. Oh boy, a lot to digest in this one. We don't know who died in the final wave of the nanotech, right? I'm guessing Miranda survived. I'm guessing the Colonel survived. However, they survived. Miranda should have been able to survive because her Strider should be secured against them. So we'll meet up with them in the future, but I think it looks like Rooster Teeth's trying to... Or not trying to, they are. They're reinventing the show, which I think is kind of cool. Except it looks like we lost David Tennant now. Obviously, we'll probably get him the rest of season 1 in flashbacks. But it looks like we lost him, and that sucks. Sucks. Maybe he could only commit to a season's worth of voice recording or something. That really sucks. I wanted him to last because I thought it was really cool that he was a lead in this thing. But like I said, we'll see him in flashbacks, I'm sure, and he'll appear from time to time, maybe in future seasons. But it was kind of a good, noble sacrifice. I mean, it felt right. It felt like that was what would happen. I liked that about it. And him referring to them as his children, the kiss on Yaz's forehead really indicated that he does, at least Yaz and Chase, more so than maybe the new ones, but very much has a real attachment and affection for them, father daughter, father son sort of thing, which is really cool, or was really cool. Now apparently dead. I mean, we didn't see a body per se, but he detonated the thing in his hand to kill or destroy or disable or wipe out or incapacitate or whatever the people in the room. So theoretically, that would have affected him too. And if it was lethal, then he's dead. Like I said, Miranda's still around. It looks like they saved Miles's character, the mechanic, because he was with them getting into the transport. I think he was. I'll have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure he was on the vehicle as they were flying away as well. But it looks like they're going into a rebel mode. Maybe they can hook up with other. I can't believe that the entire polity military, the Vanguard seems to be the polity military, or at least they're the vanguard of the polity military, right? They're like the top group. I can't believe that facility was the only place where you had the military fighting against the Union. That just doesn't logically make sense to me. So there has to be more. So maybe they'll meet up with them and get back into a working. And the robot's with him too, and he knows how to do stuff, I think. Maybe they'll get back into some sort of a working unit and be able to continue to work in an organized fashion with military backing and with support against the Union. But maybe not. Maybe that really was stupidly the only place where the military opposing the Union existed, because that's just so dumb. That's just so dumb if that's the case. But maybe it was, and maybe they're going to be underground rebels. And fighting from the trenches, fighting from the underground, which can be kind of cool too. If this series just drags out the Union thing nonstop throughout, however long this series lasts, if it's 5 seasons, 10 seasons, whatever, if it's all just nonstop warring against the Union, it's going to get kind of old. So I'm wondering, will the end of season 1, will it kind of follow a bit of a Star Wars kind of thing, where the end of season 1 is some sort of a big victory against the Union, but not defeating the Union? And then in 2, the Union strikes back, and they're in more of a fight. And then in the 3rd season, maybe they actually defeat the Union, but then they have after effects of that and things that happen afterwards, rebuilding and chaos and anarchy and that sort of stuff that they have to deal with. I don't know. Maybe there'll be an alien threat at some point. Maybe the Union is an alien threat. I don't know. Wow. I kind of have to give it to them, though, because I didn't see this coming. I thought that they would kind of have this, Vanguard military force with Genlock versus Union fight. Just every episode would be some more character development in another battle or something of that nature. I didn't think they would turn this quickly. on what they seem to be doing. But I'm liking it. Pretty exciting. What else? The chase thing, like I said, the chase in the blue Holon is our Chase. He is Chase. He is the good Chase. He is the whole Chase, right? Pretty clearly the one the Union has had a degenerated brain because they had no body to put him in. And as Dr. Weller pointed out, if you stay in there long enough, it starts to mess with your brain and degenerate and transform your brain and do bad things. So that Chase in the Union, Holon, for lack of a better word, is not the Chase that we know. It's not our hero. It was him, but it's not anymore. So I don't see how there could be anybody rooting for him to get back in the body or him to be the real Chase. That just doesn't make any sense, especially since when they, like you said, they shunted a copy. They didn't shunt a copy. They shunted the data to two different brains. They split to two different brains. So that backup brain, quote-unquote backup brain, was him. There was no difference. It's not like he's lesser. It's still him. It's just he doesn't have the memories of being captured and now being who knows what. Oh boy. So yeah, like I said at the end, I was halfway through when I was saying, did Miranda hear that transmission from the other? Of course, she didn't have to. She had already talked to him about the fact that she realized that was a copy of him, and how many of you are out there, and is this really you, and that sort of thing. So I don't know why I was even saying that. It's silly. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I really can't wait to see where they go next time, and maybe I'll actually watch this over the weekend this time instead of waiting till midweek. I do a really good job. I'm not very active on social media, unfortunately. Way too many things to do in my life, and I'm not a big fan of how social media kind of ruins people's lives, and it occupies all their time, and that's all they do. So I'm not really big on it. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is I could avoid spoilers. I haven't gotten any spoilers on this. The only time I might run across a spoiler, and I didn't this time, but the only time I might run across it is browsing YouTube every once in a while. I might see a recommended video come up with some stupid reactor or analyst who puts up a screenshot and text and a title that gives away a spoiler, which they didn't do. At least I didn't see any. So this came as a big shock to me. So I'm pleasantly surprised by this episode and where it went. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know what I got wrong. I'm sure I did. Let me know where you disagree with me. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.